here in just a second. I'm going to get my butt in, reconnect. Bam, I'm going to show you the rest of Game 1 of CLG vs Complexity. When this game ends, we're going to be showing off Game 2. And we're going to have, in the background, we're going to have Defy All Odds versus Rock Solid.
Yep.
The losers go home. The winners fight each other. The winners of these two matches are going to fight each other.
Yeah.
Is that for third? No. Is it? The winners of this match and the match we're going to show on the other side is going to be for third place.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Yep.
Summon it up.
So we do see CLG, the purple team, Red Hellfires, winning by 8 kills to 6. We do have Complexity coming around the backhand side. We got Evelynn with a Wriggles, Boots Mobility, and a Trinity Force. It looks like what looks like a lot of Guardian Angel. Right now, Hawkeye GG 3-2, Chowster 2-0. Looks like she's got an interesting build going on here. I'm not sure if that's actually an amplifying tome. She's got 40 ability power, so it might be. I don't know what it would be for, but oh man, they've just destroyed inhibitors right now. And gotten themselves into a very good position. And that is the first inhibitor kill of the game. Now they still have not killed any top turrets at all. So they're at 1, 2, 3, 4 turret kills to 6. They're pretty much, I think CLG has gotten a Baron recently, so they're pretty much tied on that. And it's like, okay, well, what can Complexity do now? What is their late game situation? And it's a Corki with a Bloodthirster and a Manamune. And it's an Annie with Rabadons and Void Staffs and Sork Shoes.
Ooh.
So they have damage output here.
That's kind of painful.
Yep. Sona is getting pretty farmed. You can see Sona's got some pretty decent health, but if 100. Decent resistance is not great. No MR added, which is going to be harsh against Annie. We've got a pretty durable Nunu right now. Not a lot of AP, but has Banshees, Murktries, going for Starks. Oh, good choice. Starks is such a great item, super underrated, and they've got 2 auto attackers finally, so that's really the best choice here. When you have 2 auto attackers, you go Starks. You just do it.
It just makes sense.
Yeah, you just do it. And oh man, Hotshot GG is like super farmed right now.
4 Banshees Veils right in a row right there, and it looks like Sona is also building one herself with that Philosopher's Stone. Or, I'm sorry, not a Philosopher's Stone.
Sona's building, I mean, that looks like Rod of Ages. I don't think she'd do it this late. But,
True.
I mean, who knows? Weirder things have happened.
Looks like they got a pretty good push here. They don't have too many minions. They are coming up behind them. They are going to be stopped by the minions that are in front. Going to take them a little time to push this lane, and they will be able to recuperate on the side of Complexity to stop this from happening. Looks like Evelynn is kind of roaming around the backside, trying to do some backdoor action at this point in time. Singed is there with her as well to kind of give that offset appearance that it's just Singed and Evelynn roaming around by herself. You can really attack somebody, and Singed can take damage forever if you've ever played against a Singed. That's just how he is. They're going to go back for blue here. Who are they going to give it to? Looks like,
Hot shot.
Yeah, definitely going to give it to Hot Shot so he can just keep spamming his ultimate within the team fights. Got some pings going on in middle as Evelynn is running around the team, letting him know, I want to initiate this. Shales is hungry for some kills right now, and they want to take CLG down. It looks like CLG, as I said before, there weren't any inhibitors taken yet in this match. 45 minutes in, we did see an inhibitor get taken down in middle on Complexity side. CLG was able to push that through, so they have somewhat of an upper hand here on what's going on with the pushes, but they still have some outer inhibitor turrets, or outer defensive turrets, and 2 more inhibitor turrets left. And CLG is pushed all the way back to their inhibitor turrets only.
Yeah, so this is looking pretty good for CLG right now. They're going to push down the bottom turret. Going to get them, I believe this is going to be their 6th turret kill of the game. They've gotten 3 in mid, 1 top, 1 bottom. And they could really go for a push here, but oh man, Complexity is doing a lot of split pushing here. They're going for this turret in middle. I actually can't the health bar right now, so we're going to watch Hotshot GG trying to do what damage spams that she can. The turret does go down. Complexity doing great little midi movements. They're basically using Singed to split push the entire game, and he's doing a great job of distracting everyone. And Complexity's getting turrets out of it. So they've killed the inhibitor turret now. Baron will respawn before too long. I don't see Baron buff on anyone, so that should be spawning quite soon for them. This is just all around great for these guys. 1900 gold per player, just from objectives. That's going to give them a lot of great advantages. Looks like Annie's going to go either for... well, she's got the Fiendish Codex, which means she's either going for Deathfire Grasp, or she's going for what it's called, Morello's Evil Tome. Both are pretty much viable options. Yeah, I know that guy. Pretty cool bro. I hear he looks to nerf things.
So it looks like some grouping up in middle here coming from the hands of CLG. We have Ashe and Sona grouping up. Not really a formidable force, but Sivir and Anivia on the backing of that with a Nunu, who is also just as farmed up as that Singed with the HP. We're going to see what they can do here. That Randuin's really holding a lot of damage and health for him. So he's going to be able to utilize that in fights. You know, just Nunu alt Randuins, you're not going anywhere. There's the blast, taking off a Banshee's Veil. We're going to see what they can do here. This could be a final push if they cannot focus this fight right. There's really nobody that can be flung by Singed right now. We got Ashe taking off Banshee's Veils with the volley. And there's another Banshee's Veil gone. He actually blew 2 with that ulti. Nice job by Pooh Bear. And he was able to just use his ultimate to poke away. They refreshed quite quickly for Corki at this point. And we're going to see what they can do as they are choosing to back off. Baron is down. Looks like they're going to go for this top turret rather. Top outer turret. And push towards that next inhibitor. They're going to be able to clear this minion wave quite quickly, and Complexity hasn't really caught on that they're up there yet, so they could have enough time to just do the damage to the turret that they need to. And Sivir says, minions? We don't need those.
Yeah, Face takes it. Hotshot GG does take out that golem buff for himself, going to keep that one refreshed. They do get the top turret kills. They can keep going. Evelynn going for a backdoor in mid. Pretty smart play from Shales. So as long as the team can hold, they will get an inhibitor out of this, but it's going to be a 4v5. I don't know if the turret's going to be enough to make that a good case, because the mid inhibitor, of course, already dead, and they can push into the base right here. And oh, it respawned, and they're just going to go for it. So both teams going to trade inhibitors right now. But I think a good play from Evelynn to take that one down for herself. And let's see what the guys can do. Sivir does ult. Here comes the damage output. They're going right for that inhibitor, or right for that inhibitor turret, and the damage output is pretty immense. Evelynn should be able to blue pill back. Jinxie not in great shape. Will ult. There comes the stun. Will they go for Saint Vicious? Looks like they will. And he just put out the damage. Saint Vicious is not dead yet, though. And Pondow's not able to chase that one down either. Timbers will go down. That turret just barely alive. Damage output is huge, and there goes Ashe, and oh, this might be a dead Alistar. I'm not quite sure. The exhaust comes out. Pooh Bear not in good shape. He's going to go ahead and Valkyrie out. Will not die. Barely survives Ashe. But there goes the turret kill, and Evelynn is still not back into this fight yet, and they really need her to be here. And no one's quite low enough to burst, so they might have to give away the inhibitor as well. The inhibitor does go down. CLG's in good shape. They're now in the base. 2 inhibitors versus 1. And they're going to keep going right now. Chowster getting a lot of health for attack thanks to that Bloodthirster.
Yeah, they're going to be able to stay in base a long time. A whole new minion wave just spawned. They have 2 lanes of super minions coming in right now, and this is going to be very tough for Complexity to hold this one off. We're going to see what they can do here. Alistar goes down. Pondor is almost about to go down and have that Guardian Angel give him a little bit more health. Eve finally gets back to base and almost gets bursted down to health by Hotshot, but he stays alive as well. Good heals coming out of the hands of Sona right there. And it looks like they will be able to just kind of turn around. Pooh Bear is slowly moving away. Ashe arrow is just preventing him from doing that. Because Ashe is moving so fast right now, you cannot get away from her. Her arrows are just going to facilitate that slow and more damage. They're able to come up on this next turret. They got to get the outer one before they take the inner one. Eve is kind of just running around right now, making sure that they don't get too close, hopefully stunning somebody with her team coming up. Here comes Singed once again. Singed, I believe his Guardian is still up, and they say GG, very close game, so we may see if Complexity says to give this one up, or if there's just a fight that they can really come out on top on here. We'll see what happens. There's 1 turret going down, so all 3 inhibitor turrets are now down. It's going to be inhibitor down as well. They still have about 30 seconds, I believe, on the depths right now for these guys to come up. No, 20 and 1 second. So there is a bunch of the team up right now, kind of getting the items they need to get, pilling if they need to pill since their item slots are full, and they're going to get back into the battle here and try and clear out the base. This farm is going to help them a little bit, but it's not going to give them enough gold to anywhere turn the tide of this match. So they really need to focus on something. Baron's probably going to be picked up by CLG soon, and that's really going to be tough for them.
Yeah, so awesome stuff there for these guys. They're going to go ahead and run around, try to keep the base alive. They do still get to farm. I mean, it's 51 minutes into the game, so everyone's going to be pretty much level 18 or close enough to it. But it's not a big deal. But they're going to get some free farm on these minions right here. Singe going to keep pushing around. Honestly, they should keep abusing the fact that Singe can split push. He's got now Sunfire Cape. He's got just the epitome of tankiness. He's got Guardian Angel, Banshee's Veil, Force of Nature, and Sunfire Cape. All he needs now is a Riot's Crystal Scepter. And he's pretty much invincible for this game. And he should be just constantly split pushing and forcing them away, because the one advantage that CLG has is they have such an amazing 5v5 fight. They have 2 champions who just buff the entire team they're around. Nunu has Starks buffing the entire team he's around. Ashe, not really a 1v1 champion, but can definitely assist in a giant team fight win. That arrow's hard to miss when you've got 5 targets to hit. Anivia, giant AoE, Ashe, giant AoE. Sona's ultimate can hit everyone. They're really, really a 5v5 team, which is why they started out so poor and then ended up just crushing faces for the rest of these fights. Singe needs to split them apart and pick one of those roles and get rid of it. You get rid of Ashe, you have no more initiate. You get rid of Annie, you have no more magic damage. You get rid of Nunu, you have no more tank. You get rid of Sivir, you just lose most of your damage output. Like, any single one that and of course Sona can't defend Singed, so. But CLG is going to get pretty much a free bear, not even not even opposed right now. They picked that kill up quite nicely for themselves. Just pretty much no chance for Complexity to stop them. And they're just going to move right on top towards mid lane. It's going to be pretty much a free kill.
We'll see what they can do here. Another super minion wave coming down the middle lane, and we are going to see how they control this. As I said, they were going to go for Baron. They have grabbed it. The Banshee's Veils are up, and they're really going to make a formidable push here. Let's see what they can do on this one. Stopping the minions from coming out. E was able to grab that middle inhibitor turret, but that super minion not really proving useful for the team. This could be the final push here. Anivia lays down the ultimate to start crushing any minions that spawn and not letting anybody stop that turret from being attacked. Singed is getting into the fight, knowing he has a Guardian Angels, a good heal coming out from his team there, and he will go down, waiting to respawn, and that will not give his team a tank to really provide and hide around. There goes one, and there goes another one. A very good game by CLG here as they're able to push down the turret. And I believe the first one was taken by Complexity.
I think this was the first game.
Was
This was an hour-long game.
Oh yeah, you're right.
This
Wow.
is 1-0 for CLG.
So many games are running through my head right now.
Yeah, we
But-
kind of played a lot.
But damn.
Lot of games going on. I just got an email a minute ago saying, "Hey guys, it was really tiring to watch. I don't know how you guys can do this casting. I'm going to sleep." I'm like, "All right, man, no problem." So